How these money habits are keeping you poor. I have dedicated the last 10 years of my life to learning everything there is to know about finance and money, earning degrees in both finance and accounting, and working in investment banking. And one of the most important lessons I've taken away from it all is how to manage my own funds, identify my bad financial habits, and get rid of them. In this video, I'll cover 9 of the most common poor money habits that hold people back and give tips on how to change them. Welcome to Finance Bliss, the source of inspiration for aspiring millionaires. The first one is paying yourself last. This is one of the blueprints of obtaining financial freedom, and I first read about it in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. According to Robert, there are 2 different ways that people pay their bills. The first method is known as the poor people's habit and involves paying oneself last. Therefore, as soon as your income arrives, you immediately pay your rent, phone bill, subscriptions, and social plans. If there is any money left over, you can then save the rest. The second strategy he mentions is the rich people's custom of paying themselves first, which is exactly what you want to do. Take at least 10% and deposit it into your savings account as soon as you receive payment. Think of it as paying a bill. This is crucial, and by following through, you can be sure that the money will be saved and not lost to careless spending. Many people may be thinking, "There's no way I can do this. I live paycheck to paycheck." But the surprising thing is that when you take that 10% and put it away, your mind will come up with ways to structure your spending and finances so that they last for the entire month. You won't even be aware that you're making purchases before you pay yourself. The second poor financial behavior is being accustomed to bad debt. Debt seems to be accepted as the standard in today's society, with people using it to purchase anything from clothes to presents. I have firm belief that I shouldn't purchase anything with debt until I can afford to pay for it in whole and in cash. It's important to keep in mind that credit card firms profit from your negative financial habits. There are no bonuses or prizes because the average credit card interest rate is 22%. If you can pay off your interest bill as quickly as possible, these credit card issuers will provide you with more credit. Third on the list is not maintaining a stockpile. This relates to point number 1, which is about paying yourself first, and is essentially saving enough so that you have a cushion of between 3 and 6 months behind you. Having this buffer set aside and ready to use when necessary will give you peace of mind, which is quite important. You free up that reasoning ability to devote to other crucial tasks. So, how can you build this buffer of 6 months? Paying yourself first is how you do it. Start saving that 10%, and if you have a stockpile, you may begin adding the extra cash you have saved to your investment fund and considering investments. Not adequately understanding your income or expenses is the fourth mistake. How can you know where you want to be until you know where your starting point is? According to a phenomenon known as lifestyle inflation, your spending will increase as your income does. The cycle of spending increases as one's income rises. They have a clear idea of where they want to go financially and are aware of their assets and responsibilities compared to people who only dream about money but have no idea how to go about it, how they plan to earn it, or how to manage it. They have a greater chance of getting a lot of money and building wealth. You will take action simply by being aware of their actions and seeing those numbers in plain sight. Having expensive hobbies is the 5th poor money habit. Many people enjoy shopping, and I suppose some of this has to do with psychology or the fear of losing out. They were consistently barraged with marketing pitches. We get messages about where we should be in our lives, what we should own, and then we get messages about what to wear and where to go on vacation. Avoid unfavorable situations or cut back on your expensive pastime and switch to something else. As a financial and abundance expert, I would advise choosing something that would help you develop your talents, experiences, or education if you want to spend a lot of money on it. You cannot be deprived of that by others. These are enhancing your human development and giving you other skill sets that you may utilize in the future to earn more money, offer more value, and create wealth over the long run. Next, we'll focus on saving money. If you want to improve your financial situation, you may either produce more money and establish more income streams, which is the perfect combination, or you can start saving more of your current income. There is a limit to how much you can save, so you can't build wealth if you're earning more money and spending it all. You also can't do this if you only focus on saving. You can only go so far with those cashback sites. To effectively gain wealth, you must consider both the ways you will increase your income and your capacity to keep a higher amount of it. The limit of saving money is finite, but the limit on creating money is boundless. Whether you decide to start a side business, ask for a raise, or invest in the stock market, there's practically no downside. To stop thinking about saving money is a bad money habit that will greatly improve your wealth. 7th, paying excessive taxes. In your life, taxes will likely be the single largest expense, as everyone must pay taxes. Many people are so wealthy that they are aware of illegal corporation structures that offer tax benefits. They work with tax consultants to reduce their tax obligations. Understanding tax laws in a way that works in your favor is one of the finest methods to build your wealth if you want to get a step ahead. For instance, investing through a Roth IRA or ISA, which are investment vehicles that shield your dividend and profit from taxes, or conducting business as a company rather than an individual. The tax savings for solar printers are astounding. All this is completely legal if you are a firm owner, and I'll discuss these in another video. If you disagree with this and would rather pay more taxes regardless of whether you can legally reduce them, it doesn't hurt to understand the tax laws and lower your tax burden so you can use the money to support causes that are directly in line with your values rather than letting someone else decide where it should go. Number 8 is putting off investing too long. You have that stockpile when you first start saving money. That buffer we discussed, you should start thinking about investing that money so that it starts to work for you, and you want to diversify those investments to prepare for a variety of circumstances, events that occur in life. But you should avoid keeping that money in a bank account because there is such a thing as inflation, which means that you are essentially losing money every year. So if you've saved enough money, I've got a mix of safe investments and risky investments that I'm willing to lose. I've also started looking at alternative investment ideas. Do not leave more money in a bank account than is necessary. There will always be reasons for not investing because you lack the necessary resources, time, money, and starting point, and are short on all three. However, the longer you wait to start investing, the more effort it will take for you to achieve the same amount of financial freedom as someone who begins sooner. Not caring about money is the 9th poor money habit. If something doesn't matter to you, you won't give it your all. The majority of people don't care about money, and even worse than that are those who believe that money and having it is bad. I often hear people say that there are far more significant things in life than money. While this is true, it is also true that finances play a significant role in daily life. As a result, you should master this skill and immerse yourself in the world of finance so you can learn how to manage your money in a way that gives you the freedom and independence you desire. There will be someone who more closely resembles your investing style, whether it be through the perspective of an employee, an entrepreneur, someone who is less risk-averse or more risk-averse. It may simply be a matter of finding the right person or the right tools that help you resonate with your finances in a way that most appeals to you. Thank you for watching. If you thought this video was helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and become a member of our fantastic community. We appreciate each and every one of you spending time with us today. Until next time.